done. I'm done.
Harrison, we love you, brother.
Make me mad.
Oh, don't make him.
No, I'm done. Oh, don't irritate me. I'm done. In 20 years, when I'm 80, I won't give a rat's ass if they can mine my face with artificial intelligence. Recently, shocking revelations from none other than the legendary Harrison Ford have surfaced, exposing some incredibly sinister tactics lurking within Tinseltown, while the industry is coping with the recent controversies surrounding the film sound of freedom news is emerging that is concerning. Harrison Ford has revealed a scary new Hollywood strategy that involves artificial intelligence, AI replacing actors. It's safe to say that lines are finally being drawn in the sand now against having our jobs taken away and giving to robots, because the raging debate has sparked a full-blown strike igniting fury as actors and scriptwriters fear losing their very livelihoods to artificial intelligence. Hollywood has generally been divided on the use of artificial intelligence, particularly when it comes to replacing actors and writers. But amidst the opposition, there are some who are embracing this cutting-edge technology. Take the recently released Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, for example. The creators used AI to de-age Harrison Ford for the movie Jones. There might be something for this ILM's face swap technology later. Additional cameras were used in addition to the primary one during the process to record all the pertinent information, including lighting and fine facial details of Ford. After filming, they went through each shot using face swap technology and machine learning to create a 2D replica, but they needed a little help from 3D scans of Ford's face, so the actor himself had to record his facial expressions in different scenes to get the final performance just right, and guess what? It took a while. AI played a significant role in Dial of Destiny, with a computer searching through old Indiana Jones films to gather reference images for matching shots. While other major productions like Martin Scorsese's The Irishman and the Marvel Cinematic Universe have also dabbled in the AI world, this is not the first time ILM has used these techniques. While the widespread use of AI may seem magical and all, it has raised concerns among designers and VFX artists, leading to a full-blown strike from the WGA Writers Guild of America. Hollywood's labor problems are now centered on AI, which is causing negotiations and uncertainty. Depending on who you ask, the language employed surrounding it might sound both scary and promising. Star actors worry about losing control of their lucrative likenesses, while lesser-known actors worry about being completely replaced. Writers, meanwhile, worry about having to share credit or even losing credit to machines. Both actor and writer unions have struck contracts, but the proposed agreements only last 3 years. Jonathan McLean, an actor and writer, is leading the charge, comparing this fight to conflicts over automation in other industries. He believes it's a sign of things to come as technology advances. It's easy to marginalize what we do because it's entertainment. However, AI's influence is already widespread, from artificial intelligence's ability to reverse the aging of actors like Harrison Ford to creating abstract animated images and even making recommendations on streaming platforms like Netflix. In a statement made on the picket lines outside Warner Bros. Studios, McLean said, "I get it, but I feel on some level we are, as far as this tech conversation is concerned, a little bit of a canary in a coal mine. This is an important moment, and we have to really make a decisive stand." So here's the tea on the AI discussions between the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, SAG-AFTRA, and the Alliance of Motion. It all started as a theoretical framework, but things escalated quickly into a bitter battle when the strike went live on July 13. The SAG-AFTRA released a statement calling out the studio's AI position. They claimed the studios wanted to use actors' images without consent, change dialogue, or create new scenes without informed consent, and even use actors' likenesses and performances to train AI systems without permission or compensation. Yikes, the AMT fired back, saying their offers included an AI proposal protecting performers' digital likenesses, requiring their consent to use digital replicas or alter performances they tried to clear the air. But I very much doubt that Hollywood's big shots won't be looking to protect their bottom lines over anything else. The results of these negotiations could have a big effect on a specific group of Actors, the working class ones, the non-prominent actors who often take on background roles to build experience, connections, and pay the bills. According to Time, a whopping 86% of the union's 160 members don't even make enough money to qualify for health benefits, which is around $26,000 now. Here's where things get interesting. Prominent actors like the big shots we all know would probably have the resources to hire top-notch entertainment lawyers to negotiate contracts that work in their favor when it comes to AI stuff, but those working-class actors not so much. And that could be a problem because if AI ends up performing worse than them, it could seriously damage their reputations. But even the big names in Hollywood are getting concerned. Take two. Cruise, for example, he actually joined the negotiations to push the producers on SAG after his AI concerns. Now, let's switch gears and talk about the writer in their contract talks in order to maintain their prestigious credits and eligibility for awards like the Oscar for an original screenplay. The Writers Guild of America, WGA, was willing to use AI as a tool in their creative process. However, there was a catch. They didn't want AI-generated material to be considered literary material or source material. The MTAP clarified that AI-generated material wouldn't be eligible for writing credit, but this could cause some new issues. When working with AI in the creative process, it could result in misunderstandings and difficulties around who receives credit. Already a bit confusing, screenwriting contracts and credits could become even more so with the addition of AI. The Guild may be required to intervene in order to resolve the legal jargon and fine print surrounding credit determination. The general support for the strikes among union members has been quite strong, but not everyone in the union is in favor of the strike. Reports of studio executives earning millions while striking workers struggle have given the situation a supervillain vibe, which has fueled the resistance movement. I think that it is a reductive negotiating tactic, and I find the whole thing to be incredibly frustrating. I think that the thinking as it pertains to shows like the one that I'm on that premiered last night, I think it's myopic. Arrow star Stephen Amell recently spoke out against it at GalaxyCon. While he stands with his union, he made it clear that he doesn't support striking. Stephen specifically mentioned a show he's on, probably referring to Heels, which premiered on Stars recently. Due to the strike's rules, actors can attend events like GalaxyCon, but can't promote any work done for the studios involved in the strike. While Stephen Amell's frustration is understandable, I think the fact that Stephen doesn't even know how to properly use words like reductive and myopic really puts into perspective how important writers are to people like him. Since Stephen Amell has been the star of a successful TV show for 8 seasons, he is unlikely to experience financial hardship while waiting for the studios to negotiate. But the strike is an important step to protect the livelihoods of regular actors who depend on their performances to make a living. If they don't take action, there's a real risk that studios will replace actors with robots. People have tweeted things like, FFF's writers are literally on strike demanding to be paid. Yes, my aim is money and making enough sales to make good money. Don't devalue the expectations in labor of those who do in fact write for money. Effing pay writer, and maybe support them instead of posting this. And you don't care if actors and writers don't make enough money to eat and have a home simply because the studios refuse to pay them? Another person has criticized Stephen Amell for his comments. It baffles me that studios are so dim-witted that they believe delaying movies will help them save money during a strike rather than just paying their writers and actors fairly. The most logical course of action is right there, yet they won't freaking do it.